our spirit? What is it? Where does it go? Are we able to see them using our mind's eye? If so, just what can spirit teach us? Welcome to School Through Spirit. Host DeEtte Renee is a certified psychic medium and master teacher of psychic and mediumship development through LWISSD. DeEtte was born knowing spirit and now is here to help you better understand the spirit world. And now your host, DeEtte Renee.
Monday morning, everybody. This is DeEtte here on School Through Spirit with the Edge Network, coming to you every Monday morning, bringing a little bit of awareness just to start our week, to kind of ponder upon. Good morning, Keith. And kind of just see where it takes you. See if you needed it. See if it's something that resonates. If not, you throw it out with the bathwater. It's not that big of a deal. It's just life. You know, I do this because, quite frankly, I don't know. People ask me to. So I show up. And that's about it. So guys, I want to tell you, first off, I had an amazing weekend. Oh, thank you. I love this one. I know this is Salem. It's not Halloween, guys. I grabbed this and I kind of went, no, Salem's not Halloween. Salem is every day. It says Salem 1962. They missed one. They missed a lot. But I had the most amazing weekend. I was at what is called WitchyCon this last weekend up in Duluth. I mean, it's truly an amazing event. It really is. I will tell you, not the busiest of, people coming through the door. That's okay. That's not always what it's about. You know what I mean? It is the connections. It is what we do. It is showing up, being with, people of like mind. I did a seance. Oh my God. This week, guys, I've done 2 seances this last weekend. Thursday and Saturday. The one Saturday night was so beautiful because it was nothing but my guide coming through, and he gave so many powerful messages, and people just all day Sunday were coming to me and telling me how flippin' fantastic it was. And and what I loved about it was they never mentioned me. They only mentioned my guide. They mentioned what he talked about, how he affected their lives. And I was like, wow, that's how it's supposed to be. And it was phenomenal. I just simply loved it. I also want to do a huge shout out to the wonderful ladies of Twin Cities Reiki Masters. I know they're probably not watching this, and that's okay. But if you are in the Minnesota Twin City area or anywhere within a 200-mile radius, you need to go see these ladies. Holy cow. Oh my good gracious. When I tell you, I have not had a Reiki session like this in decades. And I'm telling you, decades. I am about to be 55 years old. And I was probably 31, 32 years old. The last time that I got on a table and my brain went to Never Never Land during a session, walking away, feeling on top of the world, so much lighter, dazed at the same time, and feeling the release of all the crap that they pulled off of me throughout the evening. Like, I was driving home and the release was happening. By the time I got home, I went to bed, and I never go to bed when I get off the road. And it wasn't even like I was midnight. It was 10:30 and I was going, bedtime, time to allow this to continue to go. The dreams, the messages, holy cow. All because of these 2 ladies. And so I will tell you what, when I say these are the 2 top notch, these are not coffee clutchers. These are the real deal that really know their art, that they're worth their money in gold. Go, run, make your appointment, run, go. Find them on Facebook. It is Twin Cities Reiki Masters, or go to their website, which is just developing. So I'm not sure if you can do much with it. It's kind of like holding space. So go to their Facebook, click that I want to talk to you, I want to book with you, and run as fast as you can. It's going to make a change. I love them. And I'll tell you, if I'm ever even close, make an appointment, I'm going. Matter of fact, I'm going that way this weekend. I might just show up. I just might show up in the doorstep and go, please put me on your table. That's how good they are. So super awesome. I just wanted to do that major shout out for them. Because again, they're amazing. And as you guys know, I don't put my stamp on a lot of things. I don't, you don't hear me going, oh my gosh, go do this. Oh my God. No, I don't. Why? Because I also recognize that if I send you someplace, if I'm putting my name on that, they got to be the best of the best. And they are. They really are. So run, go as fast as you can. Okay, this week, what are we doing? Our 5-card stud comes from Miss Denise Lynn. Miss Denise Lynn. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle set of cards. Denise is the grandmother, the godmother, whatever you want to call it, of so many amazing things. And I wanted to say spirituality or shamanic or dreams, or it's, you know what? She's just the godmother of metaphysical. Okay. She really is. This lady has been around, I think as long as Louise Hayes has been, this woman is just phenomenal. I love to say she put her name in a niche. I don't think she did. This lady was metaphysical before we decided to put crazy names on everything and rename everything to make it all super special and unique to one person. And if you know, you know. She lives it, she breathes it, she dreams it. It's her life. And if I ever get the chance to meet this amazing woman, I will probably cry. She's got books, decks. But again, guys, she's not in just one genre. This lady is across the board. She's a little bit of everything. And I know that sounds like really a little bit. It's because it's metaphysical is not a separate union, guys. As much as we want to put metaphysical and spiritual as, oh my gosh, we got the Reiki club, we got the reader club, we got this club, we got that club. It's not that. Spirituality is literally a way of life. It's when you're looking at it separated from the metaphysical and you're looking at it separated from the religious aspect, you start to realize that spirituality, it really is the book of conversations with God. It is the book of building your soul, creating something, and making and start to realize your life is your creation and that you're here for the big picture, not the little ones we keep trying to find. So yeah, guys, this is an amazing lady, and it's one I would tell you to check out. So I have been holding on to this deck for a while, and I hope you I love her. So I know it's going to be amazing. So let's get into our discussion today, whatever that might be. Not quite sure yet. Oh, it's got some reading. So I'm gonna grab the fun glasses. I have an eye appointment tomorrow. Ooh. It's gonna be super cool. Why? Because with an eye appointment comes new glasses, and I'm super excited about that. Yes, it's Jammy Day. I don't know if you guys know this, but winter comes, Jammy Monday. I will put a sweatshirt on. I will try to look presentable on top, but the bottom is going to be jammies. It's going to be warm. It's going to be comfort. Mondays are my day in my office. So I'll do readings looking great from the waist up, waist down. Total comfort. It's the way it should be. Sorry to tell you this. Weekends are not my days to get comfy. Mondays are. Tuesdays are. Why? Because when it's office days, who cares? Who cares? Nobody gets to see me anyway. And that's how life should be. Even work days. If you even have to go to the office, I think Monday should be jammy day. Why? Because Mondays are hard. I mean, think about it. You've had this busier weekend than you have a weekday. And that's how weekends are. Why? Because it's our weekends off. We got to pile everything in there. Mondays come. We're like, oh my God, what happened to our weekend? I'm so tired. I don't want to do this. It's Monday. I'm seriously thinking, I know we have all the fun things on Fridays because Fridays are the day that we go, oh, it's the end of the week. Let's celebrate. No, start that on Monday. You know what? Requirements for Monday going to work should be getting up. You have to take a shower. You have to kind of try to look presentable because you don't want to climb out of bed and just have bed hair. So you got to wake up. You do have to take the shower. You do have to, put a little bit on, whatever that might be for you. Brush your teeth, smell good, whatever. Put your pajamas back on. Put them back. Go get your drawer, get your clean, comfy pajamas, whether that's sweatpants or jammy pants, a sweatshirt, a jammy shirt, whatever, and go to work and be comfortable. And I think if they switch that policy on Mondays to literally wear your comfy clothes on Monday, whether that be jammies to sweatpants, loungewear, whatever it is, whatever you're the most comfortable in, I think it'd be a great way to start the week. I think you get a lot of productivity. I think it would finally feel like you had a day off, but yet you still showed up. You know what? I think there's something there. I think there's something there, and I think people try to figure it out. Okay. Oh, good morning, Fear the Cryptid. Good morning. I never jump over to Instagram enough, and apparently I need to do that. So good morning. Thank you for showing up. So let's get into our little conversation here. Okay, so let's show you the picture. There's the picture. Anybody that's just joined me for the first time, guys, as we know, I do go to Neil Donald Walsh. I know a lot of people don't know who he is anymore, and it's so sad. That's okay. I love his work. I follow his work, not because it's about per se God or religion, because honestly, I'm not about that. But it really is. It's so much amazing stuff packed into just living a soul life, a purpose, and trying to be a little bit better, just trying to be a little bit better and allowing if you are stuck, you feel stuck, this is a great book to just buy, have on hand, open it up. That's what I'm going to work on today or this week, or just focus on. It will make your life better. I promise you. So it says, and I think I recognize this page because I think I've brought this up before in the past. It says, there's nothing I have to have, there's nothing I have to do, and there's nothing I have to be except exactly what I'm being right now. Essential truth. This does not mean that having and doing will be eliminated from your life. It means that what you experience yourself having or doing will spring from being, not led you to it. What's that to say? It means that what you experienced yourself having or doing will spring from being, not led you to it, not lead you to it. Okay, let's explain this further. When you come from happiness, you do certain things because you are happy, as opposed to the old paradigm in which you did things that you hoped would make you happy. Ooh, interesting. When you come from wisdom, you do certain things because you are wise, not because you are trying to get to wisdom. Again, interesting. When you come from love, you do certain things because you are loved, not because you want to have love. Everything changes. Everything turns around when you come from being rather than seeking to be. You cannot do your way to being. Whether you are trying to be happy, be wise, be love, be God, you cannot get there by doing. And yet it is true that you will be doing whatever things once you get there. Here's the divine, the way to get there is to be there. Just be there. You choose, be where you choose to get. It's that simple. There's nothing you have to do. You want to be happy? Be happy. You want to be wise? Be wise. You want to be loved? Be loved. That is who you are. In any event, you are my beloved. Now, I know, I will tell you what. I love this because number one, this is how I work, or I'm beginning to work. So when I'm talking about how I work, it's because, a lot of times as you guys see me, I will, every Monday morning, I come here and I talk a subject to death. I talk it into the ground. I mean, let's be honest. I am all about like talk. That's what I do. Why? Because I'm hearing one message and 15 ways to present the message. Okay. Why? Because quite honestly, we don't just get it. Sometimes it rolls off the tongue. We go, yep, we get it. We honestly get it. We go, we do whatever, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, guys, I think for most of us, it takes us a hot minute to go, yeah, I'm understanding this. I'm going with this, and getting there to that point of getting it. So when I read this and I go, wait a second, he's saying this 15 different ways. And each way, the first time he's talking about, I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? The second time I'm going, okay, starting to get it. The third time I'm going, okay, now I'm understanding it. So let's kind of break it down a little bit, okay? When he's talking about being, okay, there's a few things going through my head. And I always, I apologize to parents. I apologize to myself as a parent and as a person. It really comes to when you look at life, okay, and I want to bring this, it's showing me depression, it's showing me different eras, so it's showing me different decades. And the one I want to start with is going back to depression. Let's go back to the depression years. We're getting close to 100 years from when the depression started. I know we're 10 or 15 years off, but we're getting close to it. And you look back at that, and I love to bring up the Waltons. I don't know if y'all remember the show, The Waltons. Amazing show following a family through the depression era. Okay. And it showed their true struggles, of lack of money, lack of this, lack of that, all of it. Okay. It showed a lot of the lack and how they still made it. And I know that was probably one purpose of the show, but what I always looked at was no matter what was going on, they were happy. They were working towards happiness. They were looking at a bigger picture. They never seen the small picture. The children, as would come, as all children do with their, oh my God, their little problem, blah, 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 that feels so big to them. And as the show went, that day went, that they were viewing it, you were seeing them see the bigger picture. And you were seeing different family members come in and explain a bigger picture in a different way. And it always came down to these people were happy. They were happy. When you talk to anybody that lived through the depression, they will talk about, there wasn't money. There wasn't things. They learned to hold on to things. They learned all of that. Hoarding, I think, came from the depression. But you hear about family. You hear about community. You hear about they were just happy. There was absolutely nothing they could do to make themselves happy. There was no money to have. There was no place they could go. There was nothing they could do to fill their pot of happiness. They just had to choose it. And they did, because what was the alternative? Misery. So they chose to be happy, and they were. And they found that they were fine with what they had. Now, fast forward beyond that, became the idea that in order to have happiness or to have something, you had to really work hard for it. Okay. Maybe not a bad thing. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say let's not work, let's have goals, not have agendas. But we always put on there I will be happy when I get all of this. I will be successful when I get all this. I will get this when I get all this. And it puts us in that I have to do all this in order to have this, to achieve this. Now, what if you reversed it? What if you reversed it? And what I mean by that is what I've found, and it's funny because I put myself in this place to try to figure out this whole money thing. I really did. I put myself in this place, and I don't know why. I wanted to know what it was about. I wanted to know why I felt we needed to chase it, or I felt like I needed to chase it. And what I found is, it's really interesting because the first thing I read after I started this theory of what's going on, I found this article, or actually the article kind of came to me. And basically it said in there, and I've talked about this before, that rich people are rich because they don't worry about money. They don't think about where their next dollar is coming from. They're not thinking about how they're going to pay the bills. They're not caring. They know the money's there. They don't have to open their checking account docket to figure out where the money's at. It's not a big deal. It's a no-brainer to them. Okay. Not a big deal whatsoever. So you got to go, okay, that's interesting. And then you go on to go, wait a second. But rich people seem to be very successful. Yeah, they do. Why? Because they have these ideas and they put them into motion. And never once do they think that this might fail. That's not even crossing their mind. It doesn't cross their mind that it might fail. Not at all. They have an idea, they just do it. And if it doesn't work out the way they thought it should, they don't look at it as a failure. They go, oh, well, I learned a lot. Let's figure out a different way of doing it. It's not a failure. They never think of the idea that it might fail. It's just, how's it going to work? And a lot of times we get jealous of those people that have just figured it out. It's really easy to sit here and go, oh my God, you're just lucky because you have all this money. Well, no, because guys, I've done a lot of readings. I did another reading this weekend where I looked at her and I went, wow, this is really interesting because I want to go into your finances and I keep getting kicked out. And I finally asked, why am I getting kicked out of your finances? And they went, she doesn't worry about money. Oh, it's always there. Oh, that's interesting. And I looked at her and I said, does that make sense? And she goes, yeah, I don't worry about money. I know it's always there. I can be broke and know that I will have enough money for whatever I need. And I don't have to worry where it comes from. It just shows up. And I thought, that's really cool. And that's been a pattern. That's been a pattern. And I'm going, wow, that's really interesting. And I look at it. And it started me to realize as I looked at other people and other situations and where I may have been inadequate in my life. And what I mean by inadequate was I wasn't getting to where I wanted to be. And it's because I've always put that on myself. I'll be successful when I do enough events and I've gone enough places for people to know my name. That's when I'll be successful. I will finally achieve what I want to achieve, not even knowing what I want to achieve when people know my name. And I've fought that. Trust me, guys, you've heard me about it. I've talked about it and I've fought it. And what I've come to realize over the last month is none of them that has to do with anything. It really doesn't. I do what I do because I love to do it. And what happens from that is people get to know you. And then opportunities come because, yes, I've put the work in. Don't get me wrong. I've been doing events since, I think, 2016. A lot of events. And what I started to realize, and I've really realized over the last weeks, is that I don't have to show up and I don't have to fill that list with names to be a success. The way I was doing it was wrong. The way my thought process was wrong. Why? Because it constantly had me chasing a dollar, chasing a reading, chasing work. It brought me in behind, not even on an even keel. It brought me in that I was a failure until I had success. Now let's switch that around and start to think of a different way of living. And that different way of living is going, wait a second, I'm going to live successful and then watch it unfold. And I know you're going, well, what do you mean? What if you woke up today? We're already in the morning. You already woke up. Let's go from now. What if in this moment I told you to close your eyes, take some breaths and relax. And just think the word happy in your mind. Just think it. And as you breathe, let that word happy just fill your brain. Let the dopamine go. Let it just explode. And allow that feeling to just go throughout your body, go through your soul of happy. And knowing that you can carry that feeling throughout the day, that there's nothing in this world you have to do to make you happy. Do you think that would change your way of being? Your way of looking at things? I'm happy. I feel great. There's nothing in this world that's going to take that feeling away because I'm choosing to be happy. What do you think would happen without your day? I know for me, I'm going to have a great day. I know even as I have that thought in my head, I'm looking at the rest of my day going, oh, well, this can dampen that. Oh, no, none of it's going to dampen it. Why? Because I'm choosing to be something, and I'm not going to allow something else to take down my choice. I'm also choosing to be financially free. Choosing it. It's mine. I've made the choice. It's mine. I don't care what my bank account looks like. I don't care the money that's coming in someplace else. I am choosing right now to be this. I'm not going to do anything to make that occur other than change my mindset. I don't care what financial freedom looks like. That doesn't matter. I'm just choosing this, and this is what I'm choosing to be. Now, when you start to change that, when you start to shift it, guess what happens? Things start to change in your life. For me, I will tell you what, the last few years have been probably the hardest few years of my life because I have been running into brick walls left and right. No matter what I try to do, I felt like I was stuck. I'm hitting brick walls. I don't know where to go. I was always chasing something. And then people started to sit me down and go, what are you chasing? DeEtte, you're worth it. Do you not see yourself as other people? And I had to go, what the heck are you talking about? And they went, oh my God. I will tell you what, I think this will be my third Days of the Dead. And it was the first one that somebody said, you don't see what we see. And I went, I don't know what you're seeing because you're crazy. And they went, it's really sad that you don't see yourself the way we do. And that seemed to be something that kept happening. And those words from various people. And I wasn't asking people what they thought of me. They just came and expressed it. And this year, when I made that vow last year to start seeing myself through other people's eyes, whether it was good or bad, and to start to be the person that they seen actively, which meant I had to change my own mindset. Things started to happen, guys. Life started to happen. All of those things that I thought I had to work so hard to get are now being presented to me. Now, I know a lot of people go back and go, well, it's because you worked your tush off. Well, I did work my tush off. I did. I've been all over the place. I've worked. I've really put my elbows to the grindstone and really worked hard. But it was when I stopped really going, oh, I need to walk through the trenches, and said, I've already done it. I've already gotten out of it. I've already did this. Now I just got to be it. Even if nobody's noticing, I have to be that. I have to be success. I have to be happy. I have to have financial freedom. And you know what's happening? All of those things. All of them. And I'm amazed because it's all of that and more. Things that I never thought, I never even dreamed of are being presented. And again, it's not because you necessarily put the work in, guys. And it's not that I haven't. It's because literally I choose that. This is what I'm choosing. And I started to look at the different celebrities and financial people and all this stuff. And I went, how did it happen? And it's when they changed their mindset that life took off. It's when they started to go, you know what? Done. You know what? Carrey. What the heck, Carrey? Ooh, can't think of his first name. The Grinch dude. Oh, Jim Carrey. Oh my God. Sorry, Jim. Oh my God. That is the gentleman I would love. I would say an hour, but no, I'm going to put on. I would love to spend a week, because I think even a week would not be enough. So I'm going to claim to spend a week with Jim Carrey to sit down and just talk philosophy. Just talk about beliefs, to be open, to listen, to put my 2 cents in, to build, to grow, to establish an acquaintance or a friendship, whatever that might be. And I know people look at me and go, Jim Carrey, really? Why? Because if you ever watched him and you ever listened to him, you would see from what is a young age, he started to believe in manifestation. With his persona that you see on the screen does not necessarily match who he is off screen. And his off-screen persona, his off-screen is so interesting and so evolved, so phenomenal. I mean, he tells a story, and I think a lot of people know about this. And And I believe it's when his father passed away. He wrote himself a check for $1 million. And he put a date on there to be cashed on this date. And before that date, he had $1 million. And it was an unseen amount of time. Like, it wasn't a lot. It was like a very short amount of time. And not even that he's seen it coming, because where his life was when he wrote that check didn't look like that was achievable, but he knew it was, because he figured it out. He knew. And he spends more of his life now as that quote-unquote guru, because I think that's what people want to call him, or maybe a crazy man. Who knows? Who cares? But he's a man that figured it out. And he's a man that now tries to tell people. And it's amazing. And I think more people should show up and listen. I really do. And I think more people should show up and listen to how life is supposed to be, because life wouldn't be so hard. These days we live in a lot of fear and anger and over celebration and cockiness, and we have all of those emotions going on. And all those emotions just bring more of the same. I don't see too many people standing up and screaming, life is amazing, life is okay. I'm okay. Because what we're doing is we're building upon the negative. And when we become that, that's what we are. So I want you to stop and think today. I want you to be aware this week of what you are being. Stop in the moment and tell yourself, in this moment, what am I being? Not what am I doing? What am I being? What is my being right now? What am I living right now? And if you're not living in being in your mind what you want, then you're doing it wrong. So if you're afraid that you're not going to have money to make the bills or to buy food, get rid of the fear. And go, you know what? I am so appreciative of all the food in my cupboards and the money that's paying my bills, and being able to go out dancing on Friday night and not having to worry. And watch that happen. Because when you stop chasing it and worry about not having it, that's when you start doing and being. And that's when it's going to come to you. So open up your hands. Start to create. I'm seeing a pattern from week to week to week that Spirit is bringing through. And I think it's very needed right now. So for today, let's make it simple. Let's change your mindset. Let's just be. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about yesterday. Think about right now. And let's see if your life starts to change. With that being said, guys, we're going to take a quick station break. And when we come back, we will be here, School Through Spirit with the Edge Network, doing our 5 cards done. See you in a few, guys.
Explore your path to higher consciousness with Kelly Wagner. Meet Kelly Wagner, a visionary founding member of the Community for Higher Consciousness, ready to illuminate your way and empower you to live your best life. With her unique set of tools as a knower and seer, Kelly goes beyond surface-level problems, uncovering the why behind your challenges. She fearlessly asks the questions that lead to the ultimate truth. Kelly's insatiable tenacity ensures that you receive top-notch creative solutions. Brace yourself for a journey of self-discovery and empowerment as Kelly taps into her innate gifts, guiding you toward a life of fulfillment and purpose. As a psychic medium Reiki practitioner, co-host of The Being Curious Show, publisher of Edge Magazine, and master connector, Kelly's transformative approach creates win-win partnerships here, there, and everywhere. Let Kelly ignite your potential. Contact Kelly at edgemagazine.net and step towards a life aligned with higher consciousness. Discover more at you'vegotkelly.com.
Are you ready to elevate your spiritual journey and embrace transformation? Our celestial guided pendants are powerful tools designed to support your spiritual growth. Infused with tensor technology and the energy of crystals, these pennants help you release what no longer serves you and opens the doors to new beginnings. Explore our angelic armor collection today at energiesofservice.com and find the pennant that resonates with you. Transform your journey. Embrace the power of angelic armor today.
Welcome back here. This is DeEtte, School Through Spirit with the Edge Network. Coming to you with our 5-card stud today. Why? Because we just love this. We love this. We're having a great time. We're doing the things. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sorry, I'm trying to look up here where my next event is. Not that we're going to talk about it quite yet, but I want to give you details. I just want to give you details about this. So let's get into our 5-card stud, and then I'll get to the details, because I thought it would be simple. It's never simple for me, is it, guys? It's just never simple for me. I wish it was. It just is what it is. So let's get into our deck. I think I found it, which is going to make me super happy. So it is Denise Lynn's Sacred Destiny Oracle. I do know this deck has been around for a hot minute. I don't care. I've had it before. I think I gifted this years ago to somebody. So I'm super happy that it came back to, back to here. I get to share it with y'all, and I love it. I love that. Because again, these cards are amazing. These cards are amazing, and I love that. I'm doing 15 different things at once. My brain is all over the place. It really is. It's just all over. And you know what? I'm going to be that person because I feel like I need to do this, and I'm sorry. I love my holidays. I love my seasons. That's why people go, why do you live in Wisconsin if you don't like the cold? Why? Because I love my seasons. I love my seasons. I'm a girl of the holidays. So you know what, everybody? It's done. It's over with. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And I do know we have a season of Thanksgiving first. I get it. I understand it. But you know what? I'm thinking Thanksgiving and Christmas should just be joined. We should have literally a month and a half celebration of the two, because Christmas should be about thankfulness. Thanksgiving is about thankfulness. They're both about giving and loving and receiving and changing your mindset. So Merry Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of the above. I said it. I did it. You're going to watch me do that a lot because I love this. I love this time of the year. So this amazing deck is a HayHouse deck. It says you have a sacred destiny. We all do. Ooh. Gosh, look at that. From the earliest history of mankind, there are records of native people using the signs in nature to determine their destiny. Wise elders were able to move through mystic gateways into inner realms to bring back wisdom and guidance to their tribes. In this powerful oracle card deck, best-selling author Denise Lynn draws from her Native American heritage and experience as a gifted healer and teacher. With each card, you receive access to a different gateway, from our earthly realm to the one of spirit, from forests to floodplains, meadows to caves, and shimmering sunshine to the secrets of the moon. These vibrant cards will fill your days with messages of spirit from the landscapes within and all around us. So it's a box I don't like, but that's okay. I got it open. It's worth it. This one open. Beautiful inside the box. Beautiful inside the box. Okay. It's a nice book. It's a nice book. The pictures are there. They're small. They're small. They're black and white. Don't really see the details. But it's Denise. And this is before they really started doing that. So this was probably really like breaking edge. But it's there. It's more about the words than it is the pictures when it comes to this book. That's okay. I'm more about the pictures and the words. It's funny because when I do readings, I go, don't make me play Pictionary. Don't make me do it. But when it comes to oracles, I want to play Pictionary. It's a nice book, though, guys. It really is a nice book. I like it. It's got lightweight to it. So even though it's a bigger book, it's light. Let's open up this. Gosh, that took a little bit of strength. So let's look at them. Pretty, pretty. Ooh, very pretty. Very simple, huh, guys? These are beautiful images with just simple words underneath. Obviously, you can look to the book for what Denise feels the definition is. That's completely fine. I'll never tell somebody not to go read the book. I just prefer to throw the book out. If I don't need to use it, I'd rather not use it. When I need to use it, I do grab it. And then I try to look at keywords that kick out at me. Why? Because I think that's really, using our intuition. When you see imagery or you see a couple of keywords, it should be enough to spark what's here, and allow it to naturally flow through you. So that's why I prefer not to look at the book if I don't have to. And if I have to, only look at it a few things. So let's do our 5-card stud. Our 5-card stud is, I am going to pick 5 cards. I'm going to pull them. I'm going to read each card individually. And then when I'm done with each card individual, as each card is an individual reading, then I'm going to put them together as a whole like you would normally a spread and read it as a full spread. See, because sometimes it's different meanings. Sometimes they flip the cards back and forth for the meaning with a full spread. It's okay. It's still amazing. Your job, you're going to pick a number. You're going to pick, do you want number 1, number 2, number 3, whatever you want. Or you can have multiple numbers. This is for you. This is for you. This is your reading. You figure out what it is that you do or don't want. And we go from there. I love it. Merry Christmas back to you, Feather Crippet, or Fear Crippet, Feather Crippet. Oh my God. You know what? When I look at that, it takes the R and flips it to the end. And all of a sudden I've just renamed you. And I'm sorry. It's the Fear the Cryptid. Not Feather Crippet, even though I keep saying that. And hopefully you're giggling about that. Maybe not. I don't know. If you know me, I just don't do well with words and sight. And it's not that I've got dyslexia or anything like that. It's just the way my brain works. It just really is. I don't know why. I think my brain is just always somewhere else and not here in the real world. Not a bad thing. So card number 1 is security. Card number 1 is security. And if you have picked card number 1, we are looking at your foundation. We are looking at you are having issues with your very foundation. This card really depicts going back to your roots. I mean, look at this. This is a cave and fire, and there is imagery on the cave. It's amazing, but you also have the universe there, which really, come on, the universe inside the cave, really? But it's about foundation. It's about where you're at. You're not feeling grounded. Okay. Life is feeling like it's a little bit all over the place. And it's because of your foundation. You need to start working with your foundation. You need to get that sense of security underneath your feet. And then you're going to be able to conquer anything. So that's where you're looking at with card number 1. Okay. That's going to really be a lot of yourselves to a lot of your issues right now is building that. So you have a sense of security. Card number 2 is embracing. Embracing. Isn't that gorgeous? Embracing. Now, while I'm looking at this is about being in the moment. This is about being right here in the now, in the moment, embracing everything around you. Okay. This card is telling me you have been living all over the place. Okay. You're looking at yesterday. You're looking at tomorrow. You're looking at your grocery list. You're looking, and you are not in the present. You are not being blessed by everything around you and the beauty of everything. Okay. So stop looking to your future. Stop living in your past. Look at the here and now and see. Take a breath. Look at the beauty of it. Okay. I don't care if you're sitting in your house and you've got 5 feet of crap around you that you need to deal with. Stop, take a breath and go, wow, I'm blessed to have this much crap. And I'm going to be more blessed to bless somebody else when I get rid of the crap, whatever that might be. But literally start to look around, embrace who you are, what you have, because that's going to give you the ability to grow upon it. Card number 3, delight. Delight. I like that. Delight is such a beautiful, calming, childlike word. Okay. What is delight? It is starting to find the feel goods. It's beginning to feel the feel goods. Okay. And if you pick card number 3, you're sitting in a space going, I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know where to go. I am just stuck in quicksand and I don't know how to get out. And it's a feeling of dread. And it's a feeling of depression. and fear and anxiety and all of that. And this card is saying, stop. Just stop. Start to look at the small stuff. Start to feel the smallest tinge, spark of happiness, of goodness. If it's a feeling of quicksand and you feel like you're just sinking, stop. What does that sand really feel like around you? It's warm. It's hugging you. And I know you're going, oh my God, it's hugging you to your death. No, the reason why you keep falling deeper is because you keep moving. So stop. Enjoy the moment. Embrace the moment. Because how you get yourself out of quicksand is when you stop and you embrace your situation and you slowly go, okay, I'm just going to slowly lift. I'm going to slowly lift. I'm going to slowly lift. And you're going to embrace the freedom of slowly coming out of it and the delight of freedom when you get there. Because it is about being in the moment and it's about feeling the small things. I love it. Card number 3 or 4. 4 is abundance. Oh my God. Look at this card. It has nothing to do with money, does it? But it does say the word abundance. And I love this because if you're working with card number 4, if this is a card you pick, we're looking at it, that abundance. Abundance of everything. Everything. Whether this be material or financial or family or love, stuff, things to do, problems, you have an abundance around you. And when you start changing the terminology to that word, everything feels amazing. You start to change your mindset. You do have an abundance around you. You have resources around you. You have everything you need because you've surrounded yourself with that. So start looking at the abundance you have, and it will open up the door to more abundance. Why? Because you're going to look at things and you're going to go, oh my God, I don't need this. I don't need this. I love having it. I don't have to worry about it. I got enough of it. I have it all. And they're going to bring more. Abundance is coming. First, you have to realize you have it. And 2, you're opening your mind to more of it coming. And that's where this word abundance is coming in for you this week. And the last card is inner peace. Inner peace. Isn't that gorgeous? It's got the koi fish, the yin and the yang, the koi fish. And when we're looking at this, we're honestly looking at this is what you're trying to search for. Okay? If you pick card number 5, you are looking at everything else to make life better. You're honestly looking at the things, the stuff, the opportunities, the artifacts, the knowledge, everything else. You're looking outside of yourself. And this card is telling you, no, you need to go inward. All this will dissipate. All this will go away. All these needs are going to go away when you look at the inside and you realize it's got to start here and inner peace in here to know that you're okay. And that's where the struggle is real. So card number 1 was security. Card number 2 is embracing. 3 is delight. 4 is abundance. And 5 is inner peace. And when I'm looking at this reading this week, it's highly simple, isn't it? It's really kind of just boom, boom, boom. It's very simple. And we're looking at this, but you know what? The cards are telling me to look from the back to the front. Okay. It's almost like it's just reversed it. And I love this. Why? Because it's really telling me that, we're starting with the inner peace and working our way backwards. And when you're doing that, because you're looking for that security, you're looking for that foundation, you're going, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm all over the place. But where do you need to find? You need to go to yourself. You need to go to your inner being. Why? Because that's going to help create that foundation, that security that you're looking for, that you can now build upon. Okay. And then looking at everything you have around you. What do I have? What do I not have? It's kind of taking inventory of it and knowing that, you know what, you're fine. You're okay. And allowing more to come to you. Okay. But to stop living in the future, stop living in the past, start living in the right now, start looking at things as a positive and not a negative, because even the worst things in the world are what are going to kickstart your life. Anybody that's been there and done that and said, you know what, I am so blessed right now, but I'm blessed because my life fell apart. I'm blessed because the floor fell up from behind me or underneath me. And that's when I started living. And that's what this is about. Don't get to that point where the floor has got to fall out from underneath you. Start embracing now. Start to change your mindset, your attitude, and go forward. This week is all about you. It's all about bringing you into a present state. It's all about you seeing how amazing you truly are and all that you have, and then allowing the floodgates to open to you to bring more of the good stuff. So I do like these cards. I will tell you what, I like these cards. They're simple. They're simple. I like this. Anybody can pick up this deck. Anybody can work with this deck. It is an easy, just, it's going to be easy for beginners. For the advanced, I think you're really going to have to get more of a complicated reading, but that's okay. Unless you're just really looking for that quick advice. You know what I mean? But honestly, I do like these cards. I like them because they're simple. They're easy to use. The way of being. Okay. So where am I at this weekend? I can't wait. I can't wait. I am at Up North Paracon. I'm at Up North Paracon. Where is that at? That is in Brainerd, Minnesota. Yes, guys, I am going back to Brainerd. I love Brainerd. I've been there. This will be, I think, my third time, maybe fourth time this year. Super excited to go up there again. I can't even tell you why, because Brainerd is such a beautiful place. It keeps getting me drawn back in there. I love it. I love it. This is being put on by, let me see. It is being put on by, I know who it is. I apologize. My brain just went, it did. It is the Minnesota Association of Paranormal Study. It's shorter terms is MAPS, MAPS. An amazing group of people. This is the first one, and they're calling it an annual. It is their first annual Paracon that they're doing. I love this. You have the amazing Dave Schrader coming in. He is he is just an amazing person. I can never say enough about Dave. Okay. We have got his man in arms, Shane Pittman, coming in with him. Shane is another just a beautiful person, both beautiful human beings. We have got Vince Kellen. You know what? I just throw them all. They're beautiful. I love them because they really are. So we have Dave Schrader. That is Paranormal 60. We have got Shane Pittman. He is Holzer Files. He is, and so isn't Dave. Shane Pittman is also 21 Days Haunted. Shane Pittman is Beacon TV, a streaming service. Yes, there's other people in there, but he is in there. You have got Vince Kellen. I can't think of Vince's whatever. I will talk more about Vince. I cannot say your last name, Vince. I'm sorry. Vince is super awesome. And we have Brooke Ashley, who is doing an amazing gallery here. She is a medium. I love that. For everybody, I lost my thing. I will be speaking on Sunday. This is a 2-day event that we're going to be up there just doing all kinds of things. Vince owns Urban Investigator. He is that man. He's brilliant. He's funny. He's quirky. He takes his work very seriously. Okay. And I simply just love Vince. I love his wife. I love his family. Always a great time to see him, and person you're going to want to see, just so you know. So we have all that going on. It is from Saturday is from 10 to 4. Yes, Saturday is 10 to 4. I want to click on this thing because I want to give you more information. I just want to give you more information. That's all I want to do is give you more information. See if I put up maps, if it'll bring up what I want. Let's see. It's going to bring up maps. It's just going to bring up maps. It's making me type in more than I want to type in, guys. I apologize for that. I just want to give you all the information I possibly can. It says it's a Saturday, so I might be wrong. It might be a 1-day, not a 2-day. I apologize. Not quite sure because it does say on the event sheet, it says Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday. Going forward with that, I'm going to double check everywhere and anywhere on that one because I'm like, is that true? Is it just that time? Is that what's going on? No, I'm going down a tangent. Now I'm going on a tangent. Okay, I just got to look at this. Okay, this is the information I received. It says the Paracon is the 8th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday, which is the 9th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it is a 2-day event. There is a Saturday night investigation. That is sold out, guys. Sorry for that. I'm sure those tickets were off immediately. So hopefully you got it way back in the way back, which is super awesome. I will be speaking on Sunday the 9th from 10:15 a.m. to 12 p.m. That is my spot as a guest speaker. Super excited for that. I do have a table both days. I will be doing readings both days. Super excited. Guys, it's just awesomeness. It's just a bunch of awesomeness going on. Okay. So with that being said, guys, I want you to show up. Again, it's in Brainerd, Wisconsin. I'm trying to get the exact place. It is 624 Washington Street, Brainerd, Minnesota is the event location. Again, go to Facebook, go to, your webs, Up North Paracon. Again, it's MAPS for short. When you see those beautiful faces, you'll know you're in the right space. And I cannot wait to be there. It says it's the Minnesota Haunted Museum. So it's super cool, super cool. So find more at the Minnesota Haunted Museum events. So that's where we're going to be. So I'm hoping y'all show up, come get a reading. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Juan. Indiana, I wish anybody wants to bring me to Indiana, I would be there in a heartbeat. Why? Because it's awesome. I love that place. I love, there's not too many states I haven't been. I will tell you, I got confirmation, guys. I will be back in Maine at the Augusta Civic Center next September. So super excited. I'll be coming back there too. I'm also at another event over on the east side the weekend before. We'll tell you more about that as it comes. But for that being said, guys, I hope you really got a lot out of this week. I hope you have fun. As always, my schedule is open for readings this week, next week through November. Christmas is coming. So if you want to give a gift of reading, whether it be to speak with a loved one or a little bit of guidance in your loved ones' lives, we have gift certificates. Maybe start thinking about that now. Just go to my website, DeEtte.us. Send me a message. You want a gift certificate. I make it up. I send it to you. You print it. You put it in a pretty package and you gift it. And those aren't just for Christmas, guys. Those really are your all year round, whenever you want to give that. But again, go to my website, book the reading. If you're looking for classes, I have those. I will be starting classes up very soon. I'm also in the process of writing a couple of classes. So life is very fast. It's very amazing. So I will see you this weekend at Up North Paracon. I will see you the weekend after in Eau Claire with Soul and Synergy. And you guys have an amazing week. And I can't wait to see you next Monday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time here on School Through Spirit with the Edge Network, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
There are psychic mediums, but there is nothing like DeEtte. Let's face it, we all struggle time and again. But if you seek the clarity you deserve, then you need to seek DeEtte. As a master teacher, DeEtte studied under international psychic medium Lisa Williams. Together, they not only help DeEtte better tap into spirit, but also build a long-lasting relationship. So many psychics tell us what we want to hear, and that just won't cut it with DeEtte. She tells you what you need to hear. No sugarcoating here. To book a reading with DeEtte is simple. Just visit her website, DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us. And follow the Yellow Brick Road to connect with DeEtte. Don't just sit there and ponder those questions. Ask them and let DeEtte guide you every step of the way. You need insight now, and DeEtte can help. Just visit DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us.